of the location of the Temple of Apollo in ancient times.
My Kiki's here.
So they absolutely deliberately
My
have done
Kiki.
these kind of things. And they,
This Kiki right here, when it was born,
and all the
he had a giant,
in their logo and all
like a big boil under here, and he's kind of like the brunt and sickly. Didn't think he was gonna make it. I remember that night, man. I prayed for my little kitty here, and the next day, man, it busted open, man, and he's been good ever since. And then even he looked like he got attacked by a vampire, like he fell out of a tree and a chunk of his neck got ripped out, and that healed too. So cats really are remarkable creatures. I've seen a cat run over by a car and it shot poop out of it in a line like 30 feet, and the cat ran away, and he came back like a week later alive, man. I mean, and then, that cat, we moved, brought him with us, let it outside, and it had this look where its eyes were just bugging out of its head, and it looked like it if it could have grew wings and flew off, it would have, but instead he just wobbled off. Never seen him again. Then, like 4 years later, there was a bad winter storm, and that cat showed up, the one that the car ran over, man, and it shot poop out of his butt 30 feet, but he survived. His name was Tuffy, and he earned that name. It wasn't just, pumping up his ego. This guy's name's Minnie. I also call him Sylvester. So, a lot of our cats get 2 and 3 names. They get Indian names, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and our poor little squirrely, he didn't make it, man. I feel real bad. I'm going to say a little remembrance for Bambi. I had recently, man, I've just been remembering all the people that I've lost, man, and just how fragile life is, and just how lucky you are if you got family. And then how even more lucky are you, because there's people who have family and they just can't even get along. And it's quite sad, man. And then, they're just trying to dissolve every little barrier in life, like they don't even want people to reproduce anymore. They want them to all become like literally like in the Matrix, in some kind of pod where you're in some kind of like dream fantasy world, and the Oculus Rift, man. But yeah, that strongly came on me, man, that remembering my family members here that passed away, and lost a lot of people, man, and even pets sometimes are like family. Like, it's gonna really hurt, man, my niece, man, she really liked that thing. And I mean, I was kind of stoked too about having a weird exotic type of a creature of an animal to see what it was capable of, but it just wasn't meant to be, man. So but it's not as strong as and your pets will remind you this too. That seems like they get taken out a lot quicker and they don't live as long, and they're a reminder of that everyone ain't around forever, man. So the ones you got, man, appreciate them. And then and you also got to learn this. You gotta keep pushing on for their sakes as well. And because when you go, if you don't pass it on, in a way you didn't honor them and at least keep them in remembrance here and there. And I don't see that as a good thing. But it's so painful to look back sometimes. I understand why people push it out of their minds. But there's no indication that I can see wrong with that, and I haven't spent a long